Leader, Jim Allister MP. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
Well, did you sit up all night, Jim?
I get up in the middle of the night to watch some of it.
That was probably to go for a wee like myself, though.
No, I actually watched some of it and then went back to bed and then got up again. So, I don't think anyone can deny the drama of a night like last night.
What do you think this means for the wider world?
Well, first thing I would say is that, of course, it's for the American people to make their choice. And I do envy the fact that they're entitled to elect those who make their laws, unlike us in Northern Ireland, who are subject in 300 areas.
You're not going to tie Donald Trump getting the presidency to Brexit. Like, only you could do that.
No, I'm going to tie it to two democratic imperatives. The fact that Americans last night elected legislators and those who make their own laws. We in Northern Ireland are not allowed to do that because 300 areas of law are made for us in a foreign parliament. I'm also going to make the point that if they had the political system that we have, then this morning you would have joint presidents. The loser would be equally entitled to office because that's the absurd system we have. But, returning to the United States, Donald Trump is not everyone's cup of tea. I think he's better than the alternative of Harris. I think he will chime with some of the issues that affect Northern Ireland. I think, the very basic historic premise of the United States, no taxation without representation, is something that it could give him a connection to Northern Ireland in present circumstances. And I think he is a man who respects borders. So when he comes to deal with the United Kingdom, I suspect he may be surprised that we have a partitioning border down the middle of the United Kingdom, and that may dissipate the inclination to do trade deals.
How do you think, Jim, he's going to deal with Putin?
Well, that remains to be seen. I think what Donald Trump says, and sometimes what he does, do not always match. I think when you look at his last president, that is so. It's the one area I would have concerns about, that Putin, who's aggressively invaded Ukraine, there should be no leader who should let him off with that. And I trust that Trump won't let him off with that. And if he did, I think that would be a big mistake.
Stay there, Jim. Carl?
Morning.